I'm not for euthanasia or like teenagers to be allowed in any country alone, but could someone please trank me gently and wake me up in January? It would be so nice. For Christmas, I'd like an elephant trank gun and a nice warm space with lots of blankets. Okay, thank you, Santa. How not to hate Christmas? There, I said it. I hate Christmas. I turned to a friend the other day and I said, it was Halloween, I hate Christmas. And she was like, I hate Christmas too. It was like AA, but better. So here you go. How to not hate Christmas. Pause and sidebar. I'm not saying I hate Jesus. Pause. Not saying I hate Jesus. Saying I hate Christmas. Okay? God, you're so judgy. You're just, I don't know. It's got to be cheap enough that I stay happy. That's number one. Number two, cheap can't include crappy. So when I say cheap, really what I mean is like thrifty. So I use what I have like crazy. Let me just tell you how I roll at Christmas time. I like to keep things really cheap, but then the tension is Christmas Day comes. Actually, it's more like the 23rd. And I start going, my gifts aren't good enough. And then I run to Target and buy like all these super weird stocking stuffers to try to balance out the fact that mostly I've handmade my gifts. So I think what we want to shoot for here is an inexpensive set of gifts, but also kind of careful and thoughtful enough that we can talk ourselves down from the Target $1 aisle ledge on the 23rd, basically. Number three, I've got to balance the number of complicated projects I have with the number of numbnutty, stare at the floor, kind of rock while you do it sort of projects. So I'm standing on top of a quilt that I'm making right now, not a Christmas gift. And I won't do a whole quilt for somebody for Christmas. Hello, sorry. I don't care what you ask for from Santa. You're not getting a quilt from me. I might do like a quilted pot holder. That might happen to you. But I'm not going to do... And you know, this is after I did a year when I first started making quilts where I was like, I'm going to make a quilt for all my children. And then I was just like, I hate you guys. But then they all got quilts. So I'm not doing that anymore. I'm looking for a lot of really straightforward, enjoyable kinds of projects I can do while I'm in front of the television. One of my favorite things I'm already doing. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? It's right here. Scrap twine. Will everyone shut up? This woman who came up with this? Genius. So now when I give away my little humble gifts that I'm going to make, they're going to be also wrapped in something that I put my heart into and kept my hands happy with while I was watching The Voice. I'm not going to lie. The Voice. Also the Gilmore Girls. I love them. Stuff like this. One year, I might do this again. Oh, nose itch. Booger check. Clear. One year, I glued buttons to paper clips. I might do this again this year because aside from the potential searing blisters of hot glue, this is a pretty decent, I can do it with my daughter around, my 6-year-old, kind of project. And I might even sit out here at my new table. I got it down the street. My son and I rolled it on a dolly right down the street. It said free. We didn't steal it. So I might sit out here late at night and just like lay 3,000 of these on and do them, and it'll be so wonderfully like occupational therapy soothing. So I'm going to be looking for a lot of projects that are simple. I love to fill the holidays doing projects, so it's some of how I manage my Christmas issues is to have a lot of fun stuff to do. What I don't want to do, though, is have a bunch of complicated stuff to do where I'm stressed and I'm trying to tell my family to just go watch more TV because I got to make a present. I don't want to be going there. So I'm going to balance the complicated with the simple. I'm not even really sure what my complicated gift is going to be. It really might be this quilt I'm standing on. It really might be that I just shoot to finish it, even though it's not a Christmas gift. It's precious, though. I'll show it to you later. And I'm going to do a lot of this. A lot of this. That was awkward. Also, use all available elves. I'm not sure how I got an introverted child. Where are you? Are you over there? Hey. Still. Sweatshop. Christmas sweatshop. Also, Norman Rockwell's wife. Or, okay, no, really, more like his mother. His wife was like, His mother was, she was either a woman who drank at night, or she was like, here's your hot pocket. And then he's in a studio like, here's how I want it to be. We don't know, but we're not pulling that off, people. Not happening. I personally think I'm going to spend all of Christmas just trying to remember to do Christmas my way. I may end up taping this to my forehead. In fact, do I have any tape? Where's my tape? I'm making a video, honey. Yeah, I mean, I really, at the end of the day, if you're going to remember how you want to live, how are you supposed to remember? When all the stores are going, buy something that plugs in. You're a bad person if you don't spend a lot of money. So I don't know. Maybe like a... Yeah, I think that might work. I can't really see it very... Maybe if I kind of... That might work for me at Christmas time. All I'm saying is you better go make your list. That's mine. How not to hate Christmas. You should go make yours. What a shame to hate Christmas. Although, don't we just feel like... Some year, Jesus, could I just take you to a nice quiet dinner? And we could celebrate just me and you. Really? Just some year? Do it your way, fool. P.S. If you backmask this video, it will say, buy Ginger's book for Christmas for your gifts. PSS, if you don't know what backmasking is, just Google early 80s Midwestern church youth group. Okay? Buy Ginger's book. Because PSS, apparently when we were 14, we wanted to know what Satan was saying to us secretly. Hashtag my childhood.
And I fear that I am. I love it.